President Kassym-Jomart Tokayev's visit to the United States has become a defining moment, not only for Kazakhstan itself, but for all of Central Asia. Behind the modest diplomatic phrase, "working visit," hides a true breakthrough. For the first time, Kazakhstan entered into direct strategic dialogue with the world's most powerful corporations, at the level of the top executives. At the round table held on September 23 in New York with U.S. business leaders, Tokayev presented Kazakhstan's renewed economic strategy, in the company of the architects of the global economy. Among the participants were the heads of Chevron, ExxonMobil, Boeing, Nvidia, Visa, MasterCard, Meta, Citibank, Wabtec, Amazon, Shell, Honeywell, as well as senior executives of Boston Consulting Group, S&P Global, and OpenAI. Such a level of attendance clearly shows that Kazakhstan is seen not just as a regional partner, but as part of the global chains of capital and technology. The United States is already Kazakhstan's largest investor, with over $100 billion invested. More than 630 American companies operate in the country. Tokayev's visit sent a clear signal: Astana is ready to offer a new model of cooperation, focused on technology, sustainability, and diversification. Tokayev emphasized energy as the first priority, the traditional foundation of U.S.-Kazakhstan cooperation. Chevron and ExxonMobil have not only supported Kazakhstan's oil and gas sector for 3 decades, but have become strategic allies. Tokayev reaffirmed the commitment to joint work at the Tengiz, Kashagan, and Karachaganak fields, emphasizing the diversification of export routes. Beyond oil and gas, uranium plays a vital role. Kazakhstan supplies about 40% of the world's uranium, and almost a quarter of U.S. uranium imports come from Kazakh sources. Tokayev highlighted the importance of critical minerals: copper, lithium, graphite, tungsten, lead, and zinc. These resources are now the center of global competition, and Kazakhstan, with its rich mineral base, offers Western companies transparent conditions and a stable jurisdiction. Major players like Ivanhoe Mines, Rio Tinto, Anglo-Teck, and Fortescue are already present, while growing U.S. interest promises a new wave of industrialization. Transport infrastructure has become a key tool of Kazakhstan's geo-economic expansion. Tokayev highlighted the role of Wabtec, with a new $4 billion agreement that strengthens the Trans-Caspian international transport route, linking Europe and Asia while bypassing Russian and Chinese corridors. Collaboration with Boeing in civil aviation is another sign of Kazakhstan's integration into global technology chains. Tokayev named agriculture as the strategic industry of the 21st century. Kazakhstan ranks 6th globally in arable land and is among the top 10 grain exporters. Projects by PepsiCo and Mars to build modern export-oriented plants will strengthen regional food security. Tokayev proposed an agro-innovation program with the U.S., focused on water resources, digitalization, and sustainable farming. Kazakhstan aims to become a fully digital state and the leading IT hub of Eurasia within 3 years. Tokayev noted that partnerships with Nvidia, Amazon, Microsoft, and Starlink show growing global interest in the region's technological potential. Cooperation with OpenAI and U.S. universities marks a new phase in developing human capital, with over 800 Kazakh students studying in America through the Bolshak program. The Astana International Financial Center now includes over 4,200 companies from 80 countries, 60 of them American. Kazakhstan promotes AIFC as a regional investment hub based on English law and digital financial tools. It may become the heart of Central Asia's new investment landscape. Tokayev's breakthrough extends far beyond Kazakhstan. Astana has positioned itself as a mediator between Central Asia and global financial centers. The C5+1 and B5+1 formats, uniting the US and Central Asian nations, now evolve into platforms for direct investment and technology transfer. Tokayev's U.S. visit is a rare example of how a middle-income country can turn diplomatic dialogue into an economic instrument. If its outcomes turn into concrete investments, Kazakhstan will solidify its role as a regional leader, and Central Asia will enter the global economy not as a buffer, but as a new growth center. Kazakhstan is no longer on the sidelines, it is becoming a new center of global dialogue. Follow Politoday for more deep geopolitical analysis.